Meditation 17. Ouch, it hurts. I'm not talking about the stubbing your toe, twisting your ankle, struggling with back pain kind of hurt. I'm talking about when people criticize and judge you or talk about you behind your back kind of hurt. It's especially painful when it comes from people you thought were your friends. Have you ever had friends who say, "I've got your back," and then stab you in the back? It hurts, right? When we were little children and our friends said unkind things to us or about us, we responded bravely. "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me." Do you remember doing that? But they did hurt, and they still do, if I'm honest. So what do we do with this pain? I'll tell you what we don't do. We don't retaliate. I know it's hard. You may want to defend yourself or even attack the person who's attacking you. Don't. Look to Jesus. What did he do when he was falsely accused? Isaiah chapter 53 and verse 7 describes it beautifully. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He was led as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before its shearers is silent, so he opened not his mouth. The same people who waved palm branches to welcome Jesus to Jerusalem were the ones who a few days later were screaming, "Crucify him! Crucify him!" When Pilate asked Jesus, "Do you not hear how many things they testify against you?" Matthew 27 and verse 14 says, "But he answered him not one word, so that the governor marveled greatly." Oh, to be like this, to have the courage and peace not to say a word, to come in the opposite spirit, a spirit of love. Hard as this might be, I dare you to try it. I promise you, with the grace of God, it is possible. If we take our hurts to the Lord and lay them at his feet and let him pick them up and carry them for us, we will find our peace. We will find our ability to love, not just those who love us, but even those who come against us. Here's a psalm I go to when I need the Lord to show me his way. I hope it will bless you as you listen.
The Lord's my shepherd, I'll not want. He makes me lie in pastures green. He leads me by the still waters. His goodness restores my soul.
He guides my way
takes my eyes off my pain and onto Jesus, I realize my battle can only be fought when I put on the full armor of God, so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Ephesians 6, verses 11 and 12. The battle is the Lord's, and I must face it with Him showing me the way. When I take my eyes off Him and act in the flesh, it is painful for all concerned. Our scripture verse for Grace Vineyard this year is Romans 12:10. Be devoted to one another in brotherly love. Honor one another above yourselves. If we live like this, we cannot hurt one another. Can we develop a culture of love and honor? A culture where we become more like Jesus? If we don't, there is a strong warning in Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 15 that says, see to it that no one falls short of the grace of God, and that no bitter root grows up to cause trouble and defile many. If you are hurting and a bitter root is growing in you, I pray you will take it to the Lord and let Him root it out. Bitter roots can go deep and become very difficult to root out. Mark is doing wonders in our garden, and he had to take a mattock to the root of a bush that was crowding out and damaging the other plants and preventing their growth. Don't let your bitter root take hold and damage those around you. Sit with the Lord and receive His grace and love, and then spread that love to others. May God be with you and set you free from pain.